tough day on Wall Street as stocks suffer the biggest one-day loss since early January. Analysts blame it on the tariff war between the U.S. and China. Both countries will pay more to import goods from the other, and consumers, well, they will likely pay the price. Melissa Correa looks at what this means for your bottom line.
A tariff is a tax on imports or exports. It's a way to regulate foreign trade while encouraging industry at home. And after trade talks failed Friday, both the U.S. and China are increasing tariffs.
Both sides will pay.
President Trump's top economic advisor siding with concerned Americans.
Yes, to some extent. Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Who believe consumers will be left paying the consequences. Starting today, things coming into the U.S. from China will have a 25% tariff. We're talking everything from toilet paper to Christmas tree lights. Economists think the impact will be about $500 more to the average American household. China is preparing for a June jump. On June 1st, it will boost tariffs on $60 billion worth of U.S. exports. Everything from American tequila to tools, technology to turkeys will cost more in China.
It's getting really tough. I mean, something needs to get resolved, something needs to get done.
But in a series of tweets, President Trump said consumers shouldn't be concerned and China shouldn't retaliate. It's unclear when the world's two largest economies will find common ground. The only way around this is to get those products somewhere else. Melissa Correa, KHOU 11 News.